Hello everybody, my name's Tyrone. I'm coming to you today to show you basic history of my experience doing these looms. I was an administrator of two groups. One group grew to over 800 people in about 48 hours, and the other group grew to over 1,000 people in about a week. And I started out in the beginning of December. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys, a brief understanding of how these looms work, what I decided to do after I finished doing looms. Okay, but as you can see here, you see three different boards, and if you understand how the looms work, after one board cycles, it splits off into two different boards. Right, so you have one board here and these two boards. And once these two boards cycle, they split off into two more. Okay, so you keep on splitting and keep on splitting. So the board split from 1 to 2 to 4 to 8 to 16 to 32 to 64 to 128. Now you multiply all of those boards by 8. And that's how many people it would take for those boards to actually get the people in the purple paid. So this person right here took 8 people. It'll take 8, 8, 16. Then the third row, it'll take 32 to get 4 boards paid. Then to get 8 boards paid, it would take 64, so on and so forth. You could do the math behind that. So we did this for a while. I'm thinking, you know what? This could work, and we can make a lot of money every week doing this. Right? That was my mindset behind it, like when I first started. And then as you see, we grew, our second group, we grew to over 1,000 people in a week. I call it the Stash House. And then you can see some of the photos, some of the looms that were created. And you can see some of the payments that I sent off. Brooklyn Way, sent $400. You can see the different payments that were made, the different looms. And this is the photo album inside the group. Okay, so I just want to show you guys proof that I was actually doing the looms and actually had a group. Okay, so you can see that people were paying, and I paid out quite a few people. You see, December 5th. Now the pros with this is that you can make a nice little flip in a day or so. Taking 25 to 200, 50 to 400, 100 to 800, so on and so forth. And you can also network with a lot of open-minded people and a lot of money-hungry people. Now the cons, as the group grows, it takes longer and it becomes a lot harder to get paid out. And there's no guarantee you'll get paid unless you're like the first 15 or 20 people that join, and those people that create that momentum to keep on building the group. And even if you bring a boatload of people, which I did, you won't benefit directly all the time, because those people, they'll get placed on different boards, even the boards that you're not on. You're bringing those people to help other people to move on the cycle. Okay, and people, they're not getting anything in return for the money they spend. Okay, another con is those people you bring in, they'll get upset if they lose out on their money, especially if the group stalls. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already experienced that. I've experienced it myself. Like, I've invited family members and friends into it, and they end up not getting paid because of the momentum stopped, and the loom stopped growing, and people stopped bringing people in. And another con is you're working hard for a lot of people that just sit around and don't bring anyone in. And that's very, very frustrating. So if you bring in 10 people, they all go on one board, they can help somebody else cycle. And then you got those other people that are on the looms, they're not doing anything. And it can get very, very frustrating. And then what I learned as I was doing it, after a week or two of doing them, it's not sustainable over a long period of time. And that's really what we want to do. We want it to sustain. We want to make money down the line for months to come, not just for a quick little come up, unless that's what you want to do and not want to continuously to make money. And another con is they're controlled by people. So it's very possible that errors can be made. All right, even if it's a list or a regular loom or a speed loom, it's all the same. Okay. So what we decided to do was I partnered up with I masterminded with one of my business partners. Like, how can we recycle people? How can we also provide them value for the money they get? And how can we help more people make money faster than they would with these looms? Because if 15 people get paid out in the looms, you would have to have 120 people make payments. Okay, and those numbers they don't add up, especially for those people that are actually putting in the work to build the looms. Okay, so what we decided to do was go and find an automated system that can actually hold all of these people without any mistakes or errors being made, and a system where we could help people to recycle within their own little group without splitting. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the back office that you'd be getting with Team Excel, and we partner with the program Ultimate Cycler. Okay, and it's only $25 one time. So once you pay your $25, you get 25 credits, and you can purchase the different digital products that the program offers. So they have hundreds of digital products you can purchase with the credits that you purchase. Okay, as you can see, I took some screenshots of some of the products that are in the back office. You can see, and they're all 10 credits. And also, what you get a free marketing system alongside your $25 one time. So it costs $47 a month. You just pay $25 one time and you gain access to it. So it's an autoresponder. It's a marketing system that you can use. Okay, like you don't have to use it with just Team Excel or Ultimate Cycler. Whatever business you have, you can use that for that. And as you can see, our group, we grew up to over 140 members in about 5 to 6 days. Okay, and we're continuously growing. And within our private group, you gain access to great, insightful information. You can read some of the things here. You get dispute letters to help fix your credit. Like our vision is to help people outside of just any little program. We're trying to educate people on credit, real estate, wholesaling. Educating them on student loan information. Like I said, wholesaling. We have a whole bunch of different things we offer within our own personal group. So it's bigger than any little company. It's bigger than any loom that you see out there. So our vision is a lot bigger than that. Okay, you can see some more of the files within our group. And like I said, all of this for just $25 one time. No monthly recurring fee or nothing like that. All right, now how we get paid. You see, these are this right here is called a matrix, or is also known as a business center. Now, if you remember when I showed you the back office, you get credits anytime you make when you make your $25 payment. So you get 25 credits once you join to purchase any of the digital products. So once you pay your $25, you gain a spot. Let's say, for instance, your name is Joe. Okay. Now, Joe, you bring in Tom and you bring in Mike. These two people are part of your level 1. Okay. So your level 1 pays 2 levels above you. All right. And then say, for instance, Tom brings in Pam and John. Mike brings in Billy and Jan. You get paid from Pam, John, Billy, and Jan. So their payments go to you. That's $100 you make. Okay. Now, once you receive that $100, and it's also known as once you recycle or once you cycle, what you want to do is then upgrade to the $50 level. So you'll take $50 from the 100 you made, you'll upgrade to the $50 level, and then you also want to open up the $25 level again, which you'll get a spot again right here. So you'll gain 75 credits to purchase any of these. There's like hundreds of these digital products that the company offers. Okay. So you'll gain another, you open up another matrix, you'll gain another business center to purchase more products. So what happens is, as you see, this matrix is full right now. Now what Tom's matrix looks like is this. You have Tom right here, then you have Pam and John. Those are his level 1. His level 1, like I said, pays Joe. They don't pay Tom. Pam and John do not pay Tom. They pay Joe. Pam and John pay Joe. And then under Pam and John, you have A, B, C, and D. A, B, C, and D pay Tom because this is Tom's level 2. Okay? This is also known as the pay leg. So once Tom cycles, he recycles and purchases another $25 business center so he can gain more credits. Okay? And then he can upgrade to the $50 business center to gain more credits and to open up a new business center. All right, now over here you have Mike, Billy, and Jan. Okay, this is Mike's level 1. This is and this is Billy's level 1. E and F is his level 1. Jan, her level 1 is G and H. So E, F, G, and H pay Mike. Okay, this is Mike's level 1. This is his level 2, also known as the pay leg. Okay, now this can go all the way up to the $1,600 level. Okay, it's a genius system because the people you bring in, once Tom cycles and pays to open up another $25 business center, he follows his sponsor Joe and he goes back to that spot he came from, or he'll go to the spot Mike came from, depending on who cycles faster. Or Joe might bring somebody else in, they'll fall into this spot, and then when Tom cycles, he'll fall under this open spot right here. So that's also known as spillover. Like, we'll give you a more in-depth breakdown on how the spillover works once you join or once you visit the website. Ultimate Cycler, you can visit the compensation plan to view a longer breakdown of it, but it's really simple. And cycling just one time through the 25 to the 800 is I believe it's $8,000. Okay, so just one time it's $8,000. All right. Now some of the pros. It's a follow you sponsor type compensation structure. You can recycle with the same people. So the people you have in your looms or in your speed looms, you can bring them on and they could just keep on cycling and making money with you. It's an automated system, so there's no chance for any human error. The system tells you who you need to pay. Okay, and it's only $25 one time, and you get all of that information that I showed you. You can network with a lot of open-minded people, a lot of money-hungry people. You could also those people that aren't good at recruiting. Not only do you have access to the products and services being offered, but you can also receive spillover without bringing anybody. That's very possible, but we don't recommend that for people that come on board. We recommend everybody bring at least 2 people. Okay. And then we have a great support system. We have conference calls every Monday. We also have free membership for everyone that joins. And the con is that it's only $25 you get all of this information. That's the only con with this system. Okay, so get back with the person that shared this with you, and welcome to the team.